this present moment in various countries, inserting. I point out to you when Mr. Robot was sharing a good with us, a chattering Roger about certain sub-Saharan African countries attacking Christian members of Christian faiths because of internal political disputes.
But my whole point is are they capable legally of taking over your government and making it to where you have to freaking obey freaking the Muslim religion or you get put to death? I mean, can they physically do that? Do you have a constitution that prevents that from happening over there? That separates religion from freaking state?
If a community, irrelevant to the religion, if a certain community takes control of a country in a severe manner, then constitutions are not going to help you. Look at Iran in 1979. Look at Lebanon in 1975.
ISIS
being two good examples of
what country was that, Roger? ISIS took over?
Well, I'm pretty sure Islam actually ruled that country actually Islam was in firm control of Lebanon before 1975, considering that's the breadbasket of Islam, to be honest. Because the three main leaders in Islam is freaking Turkey, it's freaking Iran, and it's freaking Saudi Arabia. You have Lebanon, which is right there in the dead center of all of it. So I guarantee you, it was a Muslim predominant country before 1970. It was a predominant
in religion, but not in a political sense.
Right.
75.
Right, and you don't want to run out of church.
So I mean, when it comes to politics, the best argument I think there would be freaking Iran. Whenever Iran was taken over back in that would have been back in what 80s?
No, the 70s.
1979.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty dramatic. They were actually a pretty.
They got a slogan for the USA.
Well, no, I mean before that is what I'm talking about. Before all that, back before they were taken over, they were pretty democratic actually. Before the Ayatollah took over.
Well, again,
yeah. Well, Lebanon.
Hey guys,
hey,
what's the topic here?
We're talking about Donald Trump and him doing his Bible reading. Do you hear?
Oh, Donald Trump. Hey, you know what? Donald Trump has a spiritual advisor. You guys know who this person is?
Who?
I can't remember her name, but she's an evangelist, and she's one of those people. You know how evangelists ask for, if you got it in your heart, you want the blessings. Give $10, give $20. No. She goes, if you want the blessing, you give $100,000. $100,000, you give $10,000. She's radical, and she's a money-sucking scam artist. Trump has got a printing press in China that's getting out Bibles for $3 a pop, where he signs them and he sells them for hundreds of dollars. This man's not supposed to be doing this kind of business while he's in office. You can't.
No, you're not even supposed to do that in any office.
Are you thinking of Bunny Pounds?
I can't remember the name.
Okay, because
I could verify for you if I want.
She was the one who was the founder of the Christian Engagement of Christian Engaged, and that's what this is all about. It's an organizer of the Bible event, which is taking place, and they were supposed to have like a marathon where everybody's reading quotes out of the Bible for the Museum of the Bible in Washington.
Well, I mean, because Trump has backed himself into a corner, so because every president's supposed to be some sort of Christian or something, and then it's just like
You're not supposed to mix church and state, period.
Well, I mean, it's just he backed himself to a corner saying, I don't think I'll make it to heaven. I guess the question was asked. He said, no, you don't think he'll make it to heaven. Well, at least he has a little bit of honesty there. You ask any other president, yeah, sure, I see Father God. So Trump has done some things in life. He does the grandest of this man, the God Emperor of mankind. Trump himself doesn't think he's going to make it to the heaven. There's something wrong with this picture. I'm sorry.
Well, see, that's what a lot of this started over, because he ended up putting up that meme where frickin' he was Jesus and he was preaching to the horrible and awful frickin' Pope of the Catholic Church, which...
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I seen you there. That's why I said it.
Maybe it's a lot of questions about this Pope. In fact, I've got a video I want to show you. I've been meaning to show you it last week or so. I keep forgetting. I'll do that later. But that criticizes the current Pope. I like Pope Leo.
But to me,
I argue that,
and I love those passes.
Extremely choose a word in conversation. Woke.
It's woke.
Everybody is woke.
what's
I'll
woke?
give you the reference to on that.
Was that in your fashion statement?
Compared to his majesty Lord Edward. Such tradition.
I remind you that I said that the British monarch is the head of the Anglican Church.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. That really is a good point.
What is?
That the English, the Church of England, is like the royal family. They're in charge of the Anglo Church.
So what does that have to do with Pope Leo?
Well, that's not actually Catholic though, because they're two separate denominations.
Yeah, they're Anglican.
Like they're that is a good point. Tan has checkmated you.
They're not in communion with Rome.
Well, you understand the whole difference between the two, right, Mark?
So.
You know the difference between the Anglo Church and the Catholic Church, right?
Yeah, from an historical point of view.
Because, I mean, Tan's
the concept of removing the mysticism of Christian faith. That's what you're driving at.
Well, like with the Norwegian belief, when they're not.
Well, see, that's that when you bring the Norwegians in and the Vikings in, that's where Anglo-Saxon comes from, and like when you get the Anglo Church, you get more of a predominantly white Anglo-Saxon kind of church that is what they have an issue with.
I mean, are you sure about that? I mean,
yeah. Well,
there's a lot of the history where it's like the Vikings are ransacking and doing their raids on England as
right.
Because it was a newly found place.
Well,
so
see,
already Anglo-Saxon in England before the Vikings ever found it.
Civilization in that region and France, actually started because of the Vikings. The invasions were really because of the Vikings coming down and invading Scotland, and then later parts of England. Just like in France, the Franks, when you hear the term Frank and Frankish, the Franks were actually Vikings who invaded, then they started settling in the northern part of France. And these people actually ended up being the royal families of France before the French Revolution. So a lot of what we call civilization from that part actually started because of the Anglo-Saxons from Scandinavia.
And they were attacking their own countrymen too.
And then you had Italy with Rome that was coming up from the south, you know what I mean? So you have a lot of influence there. So
Do you know that there are a lot of Anglicans in Africa?
yeah, that's actually
Depends on which African country you're talking about, but there's a lot of Catholics.
Well, Catholics is a lot more numbers, but Anglicans, so 25 million in Nigeria compared to.
well, take a look at Denmark and their settlements too. A lot of people don't look at that. There's tons of freaking Danish settlements in Africa, especially right there on the west coast, where they had actually settled
Dutch were a
settlements.
scourge on the African people. They were the absolute worst.
Yeah.
Still, even to this day.
So
Like, wait, how are African worse?
Well,
Well, you got so the colonialism, right? You got that. Nobody did it to Africa harder than the Dutch. Sorry, and they're still doing it. They're still.
That's a long time sure about still doing that. I mean, look at what's been happening with South Africa. That tends to relieve white farmers. What has happened in?
Well, I see the white farmer thing. The thing of it is, it's not just white farmers. It's everybody that's a farmer in Africa is in danger right now because they're being murdered. And it's like white nationalists down in that area are the ones that are starting the white genocide shit. When in reality,
sorry, kill the boy. It's not a white genocide slogan.
yeah, that's a load of shit, dude. that is a load of shit. Farmers are dying in Africa, dude. It don't matter what color your skin is. Everybody's saying these white farmers bullshit, dude. It's farmers, period.
The farmers are always the first to be really attacked.
In reference to kill the boy.
Yeah.
What regime is nice to the farmers? Not
Africa.
The USSR.
Africa is having farmers die. It's a big issue, and the only reason why it's not being
killed so many farmers. It's always the farmers.
Before you speak to Africa, remember Africa is a continent.
yeah. That's my whole point. Every farmers in Africa, the entire continent, dude. It's not just South Africa. It's everywhere. They're dying.
Egypt?
Yes, it's freaking happening all over the place there. You know.
South Africa is a country, though, right?
Right.
Yeah. Do not conflict.
It's happening. It's happening in Nigeria. It's happening in South Africa. It's happening in freaking Uganda, I believe.
Well, think of it like this: who's the biggest person?
It's happening everywhere down there, and nobody wants to look at it seriously because you got a bunch of ignorant white people calling it white farmer genocide. All these horrible black people are attacking freaking white farmers. You know?
Well,
I mean, that's the reason why. That's the reason why nobody takes it serious.
That's happening in the United States too. You got black people being
Right.
racist against white people.
I mean, seriously, nobody will take it seriously because it's become so freaking ridiculous.